everything fall apart.
I think I'm going to do the
So how are we doing with the Senate races and Congress? Do we have a chance to Republicans in the Senate so that we can frame this guy in?
I think we've got a great chance to keep the House. I think we should keep the House. We've got a good chance to take the Senate, maybe just a little bit better than 50-50. I don't pay as much attention to that. And you know, right now the Romney-Obama race is really close. I don't believe a lot of these polls. The media tends to oversample Democrats, but it's a close race. It's a very close race. So, boy, I'll tell you, that's the million-dollar question. What's going to happen? And what about the... Well, you've got 2, maybe 3 Supreme Court justices who are pretty close to retiring and probably would like to retire. Neither side talks about that issue enough. That's a big issue. Very important who your president is when it comes to appointing these Supreme Court justices.
places like Kentucky, West Virginia, Pennsylvania are still being full of environmental.
You gotta believe
it's destroying. You gotta hope that these people vote for Obama and wake up and vote for
it's so funny. I say all the time it's the most important election I can ever remember. It's also a really easy election. You just look at energy policy. If you just voted on energy policy alone, President Obama literally wants to destroy the coal industry. Wants to end it. He does not want us drilling for oil. He does not want us exploring and extracting natural gas. Mitt Romney will and does, and we Republicans do want us going after our own natural resources. If you just voted on energy policy alone, very easy decision. If you vote for Republicans, Walsh and the rest of us, we will aggressively drill for oil. We will go after, we have the largest natural gas reserves in the world. We will figure out innovative ways to go after it. We will end this war on coal. If you vote for Duckworth, Obama, and Democrats, say goodbye to all of this exploration of fossil fuels. Real easy decision that makes us less dependent on foreign resources and also, guys, creates jobs in this country. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's it. Cut me off after 3.
Can you get that square up?
I get so tired of this question. Miss Duckworth does not like to get in front of people. I've tried for months to get her and I in front of people. She doesn't. One time, October 9th, will be the only time she's agreed to debate me in front of live voters. She was in California all this past week. California, you think about that? Maybe if somebody could tell me, I don't think, Lizzie, Drew, do I have any of California in this district? I don't think I have any of California in my new district. Tammy Duckworth, 5 weeks before the elections, out in California raising money and giving a speech, free speech, open to the public. Did you hear what we did? We actually had a contest. We flew a lucky resident of the 8th District. We flew him and a guest out to California, put him up for a night, gave him a nice dinner to actually hear Tammy Duckworth speak out in California. So no, that will probably be your only chance where you will get to ask her a real question. Here's what, you know where I am, guys. Here's a funny one. She's going to hit me, she's going to criticize me for Medicare. The AARP invited us to debate, and she said no to the AARP. It just doesn't make sense. I just think in this time, when this great good country is quaking, every Republican and Democratic candidate has to have the decency to get in front of voters all the time and take questions and let you know how you think. You know, we do this kind of thing. I don't know what you're going to ask me, but you should have the right, even in groups like this, big and small, to get in front of your candidate. But she won't. October 9th, it's in Rolling Meadows at the Meadows Club. It'll be on radio. Can you get a ticket? Ask Pauline will tell you where to get tickets.
Why would you want to lose in
God!
So, do you have any like her positions and your positions? I'm trying to get him to make the values go. And so, anything like that,
I don't think all that is there. You're talking more about values this year?
No, I'm trying to get him to become a better.
Okay.
He is a Christian, those are
Yeah, we can send you something. Just let us know.
Yeah, we should have been also concerned about our military.
It's a huge concern because I don't think this president has ever recognized that we are at war against an evil. It's important to say this. There is a radical strain, a very large radical strain of a religion, a radical strain of Islam, which is living 600 years in the past and is trying to kill and destroy our way of life. They're doing it around the world and they're doing it here. This president does not acknowledge that. He doesn't understand it. And we need to be vigilant in protecting ourselves against that. And you need to do it as efficiently as you can. I've been on the record, come home from Afghanistan now. Come home from Afghanistan. But we hunt and we track down this evil everywhere. We don't let political correctness get in the way of protecting Americans. How far east? Some of Buffalo Grove, some of Arlington Heights, all of Elk Grove, Rolling Meadows, the eastern part of Palatine, then as you go south, Lombard, Villa Park, some of Elmhurst, Addison. What neighborhood do you live in?
Elk Grove.
Elk Grove. Yeah. We've got them in the RV. The most helpful thing you can do is keep spreading the word, getting signs out, getting bumper stickers out, talking to everybody you know. Look, 2 different campaigns. You want to see the 2 different campaigns? Here's the 2 different campaigns. It's Joe Walsh talking to people, and Tammy Duckworth, that's Tammy's camera, Tammy Duckworth filming Joe Walsh talking to people. We're running a grassroots camp, that's Tammy Duckworth's camera. Because I guess they find that to be more fun than actually coming out talking to people. Maybe I'm that entertaining.
You are, Joe.
Gotta be one of the better ones. But we're gonna try to win this the old-fashioned way. Grassroots. Tammy's out in California. We're right here. We're gonna be making stops throughout the district today. So make sure you get a yard sign if you don't have one. Make sure you sign up. Get a bumper sticker. The most important thing you can do to help me win, we got 5 weeks to go, is spread the word. Talk to every group you belong to. Your neighborhoods, your church groups, your book clubs, your anything. Spread the word among your groups. We've got brochures. Take some of our brochures. Walk the neighborhood, give them to friends. Whatever you can do, that's the only way we can win this. The race is close right now. I won't get ahead of myself, but it's almost a dead heat. Who they pull? They're never calling you, are they? It's close. The Romney-Obama race is close. Duckworth-Walsh is close. Control of the House and the Senate is close. If there's one time you're going to get up off your backside and give everything you got for an election, it better be this. Because if we do wrong this year, we may, this good, great country may never recover. This country was founded upon freedom. Freedom, baby. And we are at such a difficult point where we may lose it. Final thought.
Pray for you every day.
I'd be dead if that were the case.
Because just remember King David, they were always after him, but God blessed him and he lived to be an old. So you look like the David, she's the Goliath.
Tammy's the Goliath. She's got big people. David Axelrod and Rahm Emanuel running her campaign. She travels the country and has a lot of money. All I have is my little 1984 RV and a bunch of patriotic people who do not want to lose this country. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming.